Got it?
And again, and again. Brilliant.
Modern success. How to capture this light.
Catch the bling buildings spoiled by the electricity wires in front.
Slipstreaming.
Yeah. Don't stop suddenly.
What's this, Rach?
New Delhi station, it's on train.
Where to?
New Delhi Palguri.
Yeah.
We're on the train, travelling east. Is that right?
Yeah.
Towards Siliguri and Darjeeling and Sikkim for the next part of our adventure. But we're actually finding that the train is quite an adventure.
Rajasthani Express, I think you'll find. Celtic experience. I think I'm porter number 1 based on the number of bags carried at the station. And yeah, by the way, at least 400 if not 500 rupees. Someone owes me. Yeah.
Yes, we just had our lunch. 2 chapati, some bean dal and a paneer something, and some little tub of crud and some rice. And before that we were each bought a bottle of water, and afterwards we brought a little tub of ice cream. So it's looking good so far.
Say important thing to notice, it's 6 a.m. Influencing my ability to say anything. So I missed my tea.
Why did you decline the tea, Dad?
I was worried it came with dal. I couldn't face dal again at lunchtime.
What about which way we're heading?
Yeah, we had the case of the missing cows yesterday. Now we've got the case of why the train's going the other direction. And we haven't yet solved either, really.
It's too early in the morning to think why that might be.
Yeah.
Apart from as long as we're not going back to Delhi.
Need Fraser and a Sherlock hat.
All set on the number 3 Royal Enfield. 500.
Excellent.
To protect me, it's not because it's very cold today.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I'm very hot.
A little bit hot.
Yeah, in your cute jacket.
Got my,
Is that the same price as Daniel's?
what?
The helmet?
No.
It's way cooler, and I don't have that. That's awesome.
How much did you pay for yours, Daniel?
Eight British pounds.
That's how much you value your head at.
Yeah.
I value my head 10 times as much as Dan's.
We'll bring the sandwiches somehow.
Have you got the sandwiches yet?
Have you met Shiva? No, we're still waiting.
Shiva, no, where's Shiva?
That's Shiva over there.
Okay, but we pay for it now, and then one of the guys stay behind, right? And when the lunchbox is there, the boss...
They can join us.
Yeah,
Right.
okay.
Wow, amazing. Just the ideal bike riding. Great fun.
It's pretty perfect, isn't it?
Yeah, beautiful.
I got car sick coming up the Big Bends. It was so nauseating.
Altitude sickness?
I think it's just the post-lunch. After such a feast for lunch, I think I need a little snooze.
What was lunch?
It was cheese sandwiches, white bread, with the crust cut off, and margarine and the cheese. It's hard to tell it was there really. It was more like a margarine sandwich, I'd say. Luckily we bought a cucumber to have with it, which did improve it.
You know, as it gets much colder, I might be forced to dig into emergency supplies. Stay close.
Fantastic. Great team, great bikes, great rides. Yeah.
Scenery.
Yeah. I haven't managed to get my bike to backfire. Nearly. Doing my best to get a backfire during a crowded street.
We can't put into words how many prayer flags there are here. If you look all around, you do a circle, and you'll just get an idea of being around.
It's just a magical place.
Gosh, it's harder going up than it was going down.
Yeah, it's a struggle, eh? Down here, just leaving the church here.
Hello. It's over 7,000 feet. Feels like it.
Enjoy your train ride, Harold.
Oh, fantastic. One of our ambitions.
It's good, isn't it?
Brilliant.
Tell us where we are.
Darjeeling.
Yeah.
We're about to get on a cable car
Cable car.
across the tea plantation.
That's it.
That's it.
That's as good as it gets.
And will it complete your day?
Totally. I don't even care what's at the bottom, you know. Even if we just turn and come around.
And what other highlights have you had?
Oh, I quite enjoyed the zoo. To my surprise. Because I don't normally like seeing animals caged up.
Yeah.
I was quite impressed. Yeah. And discovering the cafe where the seeds of capitalism had crept in. You could get Diet Coke and stuff like that.
Fantastic.
I like that.
Yes, the first highlight was to go up very early and reach the place and see all the cars and all the people. Then we went with the train years.
Yeah.
It was great. I went in the center town, what they call it, and then I went in the market and did a little
Did you buy anything?
Yes, I did. I bought scarves, went up to the institute, Malayan Institute of Technology, and saw beautiful animals there. And here I am. I'm going on a cable car.
So what, you 43 then?
I'm going to be 44 in about 3 days'
Yes,
time.
we can.
Joking.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
Don't want to look down there too
That's
much.
beautiful.
Look at it, honestly.
So quiet. Quiet and peaceful and beautiful views. The sun's out.
Look at that road over there.
Maybe we'll be going up that other bike.
Look at that cute little house there.
Hi mate, it's a restaurant that's a Thai restaurant, but it's also on the menu got Chinese and Indian food. So there's 3 different menus to choose from, red, blue or green. It's taken quite a long time for us all to decide between. It's going to be nice.
Quench my thirst with just 2 liters of water.
Just 2 litres of water. The camera doesn't believe you.
Mike's ordered 4 liters of beer.
Yeah, okay. We've made it about 7 kilometres and we're just stuck in this interminable traffic jam. Crawl along a few feet and stop a few feet and wait around a bit and not get anywhere fast. Now I see why it can take a long time to get anywhere. Is he last?
That'll be done.
Hooting around all the corners.
Yeah, and how many kilometres do you think we've been riding downhill?
About 200.
It was some downhill, wasn't it? On and on and on.
On and on and on.
Ride today. Perfect conditions. And such lovely vistas. Super.
Yeah, I'm beginning to doubt when I said it would be nice to bike. Down would be good.
Yeah.
Okay, here we are at the border post in Sikkim, waiting for the second vehicle to turn up with Don's passport in so we can get our permits. Dan and Harold taking the chance to snatch a few Zeds, and it just does all feel like a typical Ray holiday now that we're having our opportunity to hang around and wait at a border post. No facilities, no drinks, no snacks, so just sitting, chilling, passing time. Mary's been doing her diary. Yes, and Margaret been Mary's showing off the Sikkim guide, and yes, and Margaret looking at some photos. Just filling up the bikes. Now got our permits. Heading on somewhere where we can get a bit of food, stop for a rest, and then continue our journey.
We're glad to be in the shade. We've just had a 20-minute lecture from Shiva about the history of Sikkim in the boiling hot sun out of the breeze. And now we've got free time to look around the ruin of the palace.
Tell me a little bit about the top floor of that monastery.
Oh, it was beautiful. There were some paintings that were hidden protected by some cloth because they were too risque. A little bit of tantric paintings.
Yeah, the whole wall was muralled, and every now and again there would be this sort of square gold cloth, which you could peek behind for a little bit of excitement.
Yeah. And then there's a giant, I don't even know what to call that, sculpture, statue, something.
Installation, perhaps.
Installation, yeah, maybe.
In a glass case.
Yeah, that depicted the 7, I guess, what is it, the 7 different levels
of enlightenment.
of enlightenment. Yep. And apparently it was built within 5 years by a man with one hand.
It came to him in a dream in 1965. And it was incredibly elaborate. It was sort of like a bit like a doll's house, with sort of lots of little mini figures and goats and sheep and, well, maybe not sheep, but ducks and, you know, and then little kind of pagodas with also very kind of quite exciting things going on in the pagodas.
There was actually.
There was, yeah.
The
It's clearly
higher
the place
up
to
you
go.
got,
The higher up you got, the more excitement you
the
got.
more, yeah.
The guided tour of Indian toilet facilities have the toilet, as you might expect, with squat plates on either side for traditional sitting, which gives rise to a throne-like seat. Complete absence of toilet roll, but there's a big bucket and a jug just above the toilet for washing for freshness, shall we say. And one thing that's missing this camera can't catch is the pungent aroma.
Fermented millet, pour the hot water in, leave it for 10 minutes, and then.
And she's drinking it too early.
Yeah, so I was only pretending there.
And okay, guys, I'm going to like Sikkimese dinner. So like momo or like dumplings, and a vegetarian soup like in local style, some rice, plain rice, and black lentils, and like squash. It's like you know, right? And you always give chicken with radish, right? And chicken with radish, cooked in local style, and fern with cheese and nettle soup.
Dan, having fun. Nice to see.
Peace and love and happiness is blown around
Correct.
by the wind.
Yeah. It's very nice.
I was wondering why you weren't already in there for a swim. That was my, after the gentle shower and the rocks on the way along, then this is the proper cool in this lovely waterfall.
It's quite chilly, isn't it?
The one is up above, and I think there's a special tree orchid kind of thing right behind there. We'll take photos of that as well.
Cool.
Brilliant.
This is like a sweetener.
You're gonna have some.
There's good gold flakes in it.
You can have
This is like a sweetener. Actually, it's silver flakes.
Silver.
like honey.
And then what's this? Like a jelly? Cherry.
This was the tobacco.
No, this is not tobacco.
You film it? Yeah. Cherry. Okay.
Put some of that
You having it later when we arrive, Mike?
No, I'm going to have it now. I'm going to chew it in the helmet. What are they? Coconut, very nice. And these are these like the sweetened
Yeah.
fennel aniseed and things?
Well, that's how big's your mouth, Mike?
Hey, how big's it going to be? It's going to be...
It's not going to be that big. And some fennel seed.
Ooh. How much this whole thing is only 10.
Yeah, that's it.
That's probably enough now, right?
Yeah, you should eat some because it sweetens.
There's some there, yeah.
Okay. और त्यति दो या wrap गर्दै अब
Right, just any old way.
Just put it in your mouth.
In the side and chew.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
How's it tasting?
It's
Have you swallowed yet?
the juice. Sure. It's really intense.
Is it?
Them there in South Africa that you rolled up.
England come for.
Oh yeah, the spinach leaves with all the,
And the garlic and the ginger.
yeah.
Like that, really intense.
Okay.
Then you can just like get a small amount in and chew that and go for it and laugh. It's great. It's great.
Have you got one as well?
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, it's got all sorts of different flavors in it. It's like very sweet. Like there's like a minty and
Yeah, but different kinds of spices. It all melts into your mouth.
it just kind of mixes in together. That's really good.
Good.
Yeah, like out of
And what's it going to do to you?
Nothing. It's just sweet. And you can swallow it all. So edible. Trekking on the trekking path up to Kachinjunga, and coming the other way is a group on the way home from their trek.
You say that loads of massive.
The horses carrying their kit. Oh, good to see they've got stools to sit on. You won't want to have to rough it.
ready. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Mike, we should have got a voice before and after.
Yeah, we just walked up the valley, I suppose, valley side to the swimming spot. On our way back down again, which is number 2. And it's great. It's so beautiful to see how lovely the forest is. Just the breeze to walk through. And it's beautifully made path, so it's easy walking. Way too much energy. We've got some bushes making their way up the path. We feel we found it hard work, but I wouldn't really like to be carrying a bush like that up.
Left hand to right foot.
Oh, I can do that.
Legs straight.
Easy.
Straight. Come on. Straight.
Straight as a die. Straight as a dog's night.
I'm looking at how many days we've got left to make sure we make the most of them and see what we're going to see. We're thinking maybe we've seen one monastery too many.
I don't know. Shiva said he's got a plan of action for us starting at 8:30 in the morning.
Did he mention what it might be?
No, he was keen to leave. I'm going now, Mike. I'll see you at 8:30. There's a plan. Bye. Before he probably got caught up in any discussions.
Well, running today was very interesting. and never a dull moment. Coming around the bends, headlong into a jeep taxi coming the other way.
Wasn't a police vehicle?
One of them was a police vehicle, yeah, occupying
Completely
middle
on the
of the
wrong
road.
side of the road. So how that would have stood up in court, I don't know.
And how was your bottom by the end of the day?
I still can't feel it.
Could I pour you some hit beer to soften the blow?
Definitely, shells.
Yes. Yes, I was, by the time we arrived here, I was...
Ready to get off. Ready to dismount.
I can hardly put it into words how glad I was when we got here.
Have your bottoms recovered?
Yes. Yes,
Barely.
just. Sort of. Yes, it was a very long ride.
Very long ride.
5 hours and 46 minutes, I think, according to the plan.
Yeah.
But it was a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Roads were nice. Tea plantation was beautiful. Lunch was amazing. Momos again.
What about the giant Buddha?
Beautiful. Yeah, magnificent.
Giant.
Giant.
It was giant. That's
Yeah.
really all there is to say about it.
And gold. And the hand?
Do you think it was real gold?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Real gold.
We were able to climb to the top and look through the eyes of the Buddha.
You were?
Catch up to these guys.
It's part of the service.
How are you feeling, Mike?
Tibetan.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah.
Not who are you feeling, like
So who else is going for this?
Yeah.
Me.
Daniel, Peter, Monica.
Mhm. Looking good. Looking good.
Tito, we could be a couple of you. Just, you know, man.
I'm okay.
Ooh.
In fact, this will be a hilarious group photo. This is brilliant.
Looking good. Looking good.
3, 2, 1, jump. No, it's terrible.
Oh, Travis had that all prepared.
Okay, one more time. 3, 2, 1. That was pretty good.
Where are we, guys?
We're the capital city of Sikkim, Gangtok.
On the main pedestrianised drive, looking for somewhere to eat, change money, have a beer, you know, whatever, we're on holiday.
What are you carrying, love?
Look at it. My birthday present from Mum and Dad and Dan.
What's it like?
Stripy. All the colours represented in a stripy rug. We're in a Tibetan restaurant having some lunch on the Mahatma Gandhi Marg, which is Marg we think main street, which is the main pedestrianised area of Gangtok. You might be able to see out the window. Watching the world go by through a beautiful purple curtain. You know, I think we know so blend in perfectly. And we decided to pick this restaurant because for 3 reasons. 1, it sold beer. 2, it was busy, so that's a good sign. And 3, it got the Shiva scene of skiers driving here trying to have a peaceful lunch.
Yeah.
And unfortunately for them, they come and sat right near them. They're very duty. So the beer is in honour of Dan. Dansberg.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If you look carefully at this fern, you'll find that the leaves are like the horns of a stag.
The antlers.
Stag fern, the antlers, yeah. And I used to have one.
Uh-huh.
When I bought it in a market, I was told to feed it bananas.
No.
Especially banana skin. So we usually ate the banana and then put the skin in.
Skin round the bottom. And did it do well?
In the centre.
Oh, in the centre, right.
That's the question, not...
Okay.
Go, here's another pairing.
Which one's more beautiful?
Everyone joins in.
There's no doubt, is there? That was such a treat. I've never seen so many different orchids in my life, and in fact I'm delighted because we were able to buy a few orchids.
Don't tell anyone.
Bulbs are the word or not, but we've got a few to take back home to try and grow. It was just absolutely stunning. If I could grow orchids like that, I'd be very happy.
And on the agenda for later on is a Bollywood movie, which we're also quite excited about.
Yeah.
Anything else on the agenda?
Oh yeah, and a good shave.
Yeah. And hair as well, or just...
Well, what do you think? I'm going to get a haircut while I'm here, but
okay.
Let's wait a bit.
Okay, you going for a shave, Mike, or have you...
I have a shave, yes.
Yeah.
Haircut? Yours is looking a bit longer.
Yeah, I don't trust them with my
have you not seen those stylish guys? No, there's some very stylish haircuts around here.
We're going to see a movie called Two States. It's all in Hindi, so how much we'll be able to understand, I have no idea. But we're all together. We're, you know, strength in numbers.
And the tickets cost?
90p each.
Okay.
The movie star's just arrived.
they stop you about your knife? I know you've got a knife on your belt somewhere.
This is our homestay. We're sharing our balcony with my delightful Uncle Charlie.
Hi Charlie, what are your thoughts on this place?
Well, so far, so good.
Yeah, and this is the life, I'd say.
Yeah. And that's the big city of Gangtok, which we were quite glad to leave really. It was a bit noisy in comparison to this beautiful place.
What you got there, Mike?
A chopping machine,
Uh-huh.
so we can finally chop, I guess it's the fodder for the cows.
Right.
It will probably be perfect for doing finely sliced chives and things like that for your salad.
Yeah, we can see some of the fodder on the ground here, I think.
Yeah. And it's got a kind of neat little mechanism here on a screw thread that feeds stuff in, so I guess you don't need to poke anything in. It's quite nice.
Don't need to chopping your fingers
here.
off.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on its way, I think, yeah. Hey, it's slowly coming. Ah, man!
I'm a beast of burden. Just carrying. Do you want to see what's inside?
Yeah, I can't quite tell what it is.
No, yeah, we don't know either.
Is it heavy?
No, not for me.
Not for you. No. So how far do you have to walk with that? Up a few hills?
Yeah, it's about 10 kilometres up
Yeah.
there.
When you snap, and you get it on your fingers, and you smell.
It was turmeric.
It's turmeric, dried turmeric. Yeah.
Hi.
Having a nice walk?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, stomping up through the dry leaves.
Yeah. What are you hoping you might see?
Monkeys.
Look, your man of the forest with your stick there.
like the first 10 seconds of the dance. And every move is different.
The Bollywood dance. Yeah. I had hoped to capture some information about where we've been today, but another time.
Pine Meadow, we saw another Padma Sambhawa.
We saw the monkey guards, whatever it's called.
The science center
And across.
Yeah.
Science centre.
Is that what
We
it
saw
was?
some paragliding.
We saw some orange mulberries.
Did we see another temple?
delicious.
No, today was temple free. So far.
If you cook food with this wood of this tree, it becomes poisonous.
Oh, Travis, you could
Lots
add
of
to the story.
तिमी चाहिँ जानुपर्ने दुईजनालाई चाहिँ तिमी लानुपर्ने तिमीले सिधा उसमा त्यो बम बस्तीको चर्चमा लैजाऊ हैन त्यो अरूहरू चाहिँ बाइकमा आउँछ के गर्छ रे त्यो 2 लिटर चाहिँ के गर्छ फोन गरेर
This is some electrical repairs, and they're going to presumably hoist these wires up and join the tangle up there. And God knows how they will work out what's connected to what. Good luck to them. So this is at the orphanage that we've been visiting that Margaret supports, and while we've been in, this rainstorm has come, and you probably can't see the rain, but I'm sure you can hear it and the flashes in the sky. It's just downpour, and I guess this is only a taste of what it will be like in monsoon season.
Peter wants to learn how to dance Bollywood style.
It's pretty good already.
Right? Song?
Yeah.
And like most of the
You need a light?
No, it's okay.
Did you see that lightning? It was like right on top of us.
Crash that line.
Yeah, I got that. Flashing.
I'm gonna do the fireworks mode on this, so it'll pick up the.
Quiet, because when the thunder rolls, I want to.
Are you just recording?
This is traditional Nepalese food. We've got a fermented cheese dish, which is pretty tasty. A bean dish, some sort of potato dish, fermented soybean salad, a lentil something.
Black lentil dal.
Black lentil dal. Something? Something going to try?
Take your goats for a walk. Just passing by while we're waiting to go and collect the bikes from the orphanage. Going off for a 70k spin today.
Gold wellies.
Fun thing, huh? Such a fun thing.
Come on, action. It's very boring.
How far? Which way? That way? That side?
No.
This side? Edge of town?
Very exciting.
We went with the flow.
And what happened?
And we won.
Yeah.
And we found our way back.
Miracles never cease. We're here in one piece.
Did you enjoy that?
That was incredible. Enjoy is not the right word.
Tons of fun.
Yeah, it was exciting.
Shiva's wondering why we're all so excited by it.
Yeah, that's because he took the shortcut.
Ah.
It's going to be easy after this. We can go anywhere. Weaving and winding.
Did you want to be on the back of Charlie's bike through all of that traffic?
No, I wouldn't.
Hi at 5th A. First of all, India is an incredible place. The steepest mountains that we have ever ridden motorbikes in. So it is an incredible country. Secondly, nice people. We are overwhelmed by your hospitality and generosity and thoughtfulness. So the third letter, D.
Dummies. D for dummies.
Delicious food. Delicious food. For some people, this has been the most important thing. I won't mention the names, but Travers comes to mind about the delicious food. What is next? Aye. This one is difficult. We had incredible at the beginning, invigorating. No, it wasn't invigorating. Inspiring traffic. Yes. We had to get the traffic in. Okay. The traffic has been an incredible experience. And finally, last but not least, the amazing Enfields. We have fallen in love with Enfields. And I'm going to have to put Charlie's hands in his pocket very tightly to stop him buying one. Or two or three.
Downtown Siliguri, post-lunch. We neglected to bring our brollies. 4 school kids walking home.
Suitable footwear here.
Getting very, very wet.
Best memory is all the kids and the young people, so eloquent in English and so friendly and willing to talk and chat and just have a good time with the visitors. That was my best part.
I've enjoyed the people and the food and sightseeing on my trip to India.
Absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love India, way more than I thought I would. Motorbike tour is just the best ride I could ever wish for. Lovely scenery, lovely people, good company. So I'd say that
Trip of a lifetime. I've loved being with my husband all day, every day. That's been good, not to mention my daughter, son-in-law, son, and all the rest of the family. It's been great fun being together in the party. Other than that, I've really enjoyed the flowers, and I've gone back with lots of little packages. Orchids, azaleas, cycads, bamboos. All packed up in a suitcase. I've got them all ready tonight, ready to go.
I've loved riding the motorbikes, the single cylinder, thumping, roaring sounds, up hills, round hairpins, crazy traffic, and yet no one gets annoyed, so you just go with the flow. Loved every minute of it.
Okay, so this has been the most amazing motorcycle ride we have had in a magnificent country, on fun machines, and so thankful to be able to do it and enjoy it, every minute of it. It's been great. Encore.
A dream came through with this Royal Enfield tour with the most enchanting family, Travis, yes and me. Lots of fun, mountain rides, 1 million pictures, great compassion.
Great tour and a great time. Great bikes, great company. So we at Monty's, we are heavy.
Yeah, so the people, the places, the food, pretty much everything. Yeah, it's been fantastic.
Take one. I would like to order some tea. Milk tea. But bring the milk on the side. No sugar. And maybe a black tea as well. Milk on the side.
I guess it's me to finish off.
Everyone's probably said all that needs saying, but you know, I didn't quite know what to expect with India. You know, cows in the road and chaotic roads, but just the beauty of the place and the friendliness of the people and the stunning scenery and just being able to enjoy the food, and then doing all this with family and friends and just excellent to get along with. Simon, fantastic tour.
What a fantastic country.